Okay, welcome back. Um, I believe it was just yesterday the video was posted about the Linux EverQuest server. So here, this is what we followed. Um, I can't remember if I put the description, the link in the description or not. If not, I'll go back and put it in. So in order to get to what we want, it's 192.168.2. I forgot what I made it, but apparently I saved it, so it was 128 and then colon 3000 to get the Spire. This is the server manager. This is pretty much all you'll need to do. Well, to pretty much do just about everything in your server. Um, so I haven't done anything with this. These are the notes. I just went go to server admin. So as you can see, we've named it Not So World. It's online. There's 25 zone servers, and it's not using a whole lot of stuff right now. We do have two accounts because I was just testing. One character, guilds, all the items, NPCs, and it's been up for 5 days, so you can tell how long it's been since I made the video before it was posted. Uh, our launcher, world zone, chat, and login are all online, and I just made the world and public the same. So this is for local network connection only. I did not mess around with remote connection. I may do that in a future video. It shouldn't be too difficult with this thing here. But anyway, um, so let's go to configuration. So the server config is pretty much all I mess with. You shouldn't have to mess with anything else. So you got your server long name, not so world, short name, not so. Okay, cool. That was easy enough. Networking. Okay, I went ahead and just used for public, I used my internal IP address since I'm not doing remote connection with it. So I made those the same. Didn't know if I needed to or not, but hey, I had a few issues and I just made a lot of changes and it worked. So here we go. All right, the key, don't have to mess with. That's a server key. Um, these should not be enabled. Well, at least, well, not remotely, so you don't want to use anything but zeros. Same thing with the TCP connections. Now, the login server 1, 2, and 3. Now, this was something different. I can't remember which one it was because you have login project EQ and then the other one's like EQEmu or something. Now, the reason I changed it and have login server 1 and 2. Oh, that's weird. I got 205. Probably don't even need it then. 205 is the actual server itself, and 128 is the actual Docker itself. But anyway, I guess I could change that. We'll just go ahead and resave that. I probably should restart it. I don't think it'll make a difference. Let's find out. Let us find out. Let us restart. So yes, obviously this is the restart. You can choose what you want to do. Choose just the zones, etc. And no announcement, no warning because there's nobody connected. So who cares? So anyway, the reason I did tried to do the same with two different port numbers is because if you're using an older version of EQ, it uses like port 5998, I think, and the newer versions, what is it like Titanium and Rain of Fear or something like that, would use 599, or it's the other way around. But either way, there's two different ports for two different clients. So I figured, okay, I'm not sure if the server needs to know the difference or not, but it doesn't hurt. And this one I just ignore because I'm not using it. Now you could go to loginprojecteq.net, create an account, and it will connect you to your server, or at least I believe it will. It should, because you can go there and put your world into their system and all that, and yours will show up on their world list, so your friends can connect to it that way. There's also a way where you can do it where they can just connect to your world using your internal login servers as well. Like I said, we're not going over that stuff. So, and you don't have to mess with your zone server, your UCS, or the database. All that stuff just stays the same. So that's it. That's all you need to mess with, actually. You've got server update here, where you can see the current version is 22.540, and the one I'm running is 22.540. But if you run into an issue or you made mistakes, you can just reinstall the current version, and you can figure that out there. We can check if Spire's up to date, and I don't want to go anywhere. But yeah, you got your database configuration, which I just showed you before. Crash webhooks, you can actually set it to pop you up on Discord to let you know when something happens. Client files, if you have anything special specifically to your server, you can give them links to download these. As you can see, these are download without logins, so so they can use your server with your files. But anyway, you got your logs, you can kill your zones, got all kinds of good stuff going on. But I mean, in essence, this is it. I mean, this was fairly simple. So anyway, with that, we can minimize that, or at least shrink it up a little bit. Oh, sorry, we've got some code going on here. Okay, so let's see. We have a couple versions of EverQuest. So, all right, now I gotta find them. All right, we have. I forgot where I put them. Should be over here. Okay, so we have EverQuest. The fake EverQuest was something I was kind of remaking. It's actually pretty cool, but we'll get back to that some other time. So we have Reign of Fear and Titanium. So on Titanium, you're going to go down and you're going to look for, well, pretty much the launcher or there you go. And then you want to end up looking for, what is it? I forgot. There it is. EQhost.txt. That's the first thing you're looking for. You're going to click that. You're going to hit, put pound before the first line. That just comments it out. You can delete it if you want. It doesn't really matter. And you want to add your server information right here. So if you had it open to your friends on the internet, with a public IP, that's where they would put it right there. They would put it in right there, and then depending on the version, which Titanium is 5998. All right. Then you go to EQGame, and you would create a shortcut. So you would just right-click, and what was it? Show more options, create shortcut, which will create this. I put a T at the end, so I knew this was for Titanium. Properties, and then you would add the words patch me. So this is where it stops, like right here. Just put space and then patch me and apply. And then what we do with that is we'll get that over here. We will launch only the shortcut. We will accept. Now in this version here, since I'm not using the login server from EQEmu or that other place, I hit login. You should be able to just type in a username and a password. If it doesn't exist, it'll create it, and if it does exist, it'll log you in as that character that you created. 2005. And there's the world. Go ahead and load it up. And you can see players online change to 1. So, yep, I gave it a shot, tried it out. So let's go ahead and let's enter the world. Apparently I can't resize it right now. That's alright though. The point is, there you go. EverQuest is up and working. Yeah, I know it'd be nice. Yeah, I can eventually get I can do the options and get the larger window. There. Let's just do that. There you go. At least I'm assuming that that's showing the full window. Of course, I have no idea what's going on. Stop! Okay, we're back to a small window. Anyway, you can see it is working. For some reason, the WAS and D key stopped working, but all the arrow keys are working, which is weird. Because it was fine before. But anyway, the point is, you're in the game. Let's go ahead and hit, close, which now, unfortunately, it takes 30 seconds to log out. How am I out of food and drink? I should have had plenty. Camp and quit. There we go. Yeah, there's no... I think you'd have to type, like... Is there, like, a slash exit? I forgot what it was to leave immediately. There it was. Okay. Apparently that was it. Alright, well, that was titanium. Now we can go to this version, and it's exactly the same thing. Wait, where's the E? Except you're going to use the :5999. See, I look for this, and then I know it's going to be somewhere nearby. There it is, EQ host, and 5999. But everything else is the same. All right. And then the same thing with the shortcut, only this one looks differently in this version of Windows because it puts the quotes around it. But again, you just, at the end of the quote, you put a space and then put patch me. Then we launch the shortcut. And this one we shall accept. Log in. This one already saved my character. But using either version, you can see I can still pick up and play the same character. Now, just keep in mind, if you're in a zone that doesn't exist from Titanium to Reign of Fear, it's going to cause a big issue if you try to try to log in that way. So we select her, enter world. There it is. And WASD is working on this one. I guess I just need to map the other one. Here it is. You are now in EverQuest. Does it feel weird, having one of the high-end type of mouse and trying to move around on the slower platform like this. Anyway, there you go. We now have EverQuest working on both. So I figured this would be a quick one just to show you how to get you up and running real quick. Anything else, you can play around on your own. You can always just make another one, make another server if you screw things up. And you can see it shows you who's online. It hasn't logged me out yet because it's like 30 seconds to log out. Even though you disappear, it keeps you online for 30 seconds anyway. And, it tells you about the people online. I mean, this is nice and handy. I'm rambling on. I will let you go. And the next server, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might do a Warcraft, but I was thinking about just doing the Windows version of this because it should be a simple click, like a one-click install type deal. And those never go right? So anyway, we might give that one a shot. See you on the next one.